How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to the next anime reaction slash review episode or video in the Dumb Talk channel. I am your host, Dumbo, today, and we're going to talk about my favorite anime of all time, if you can see from the title on the bottom or the top, whatever you're using, mobile phone or computer. We're talking about Little Busters EX Episode 7, and oh my goodness, this episode, no, this series in general, like I said in some other random video probably, Little Busters in general is my favorite series of all time. And finally we get to see episode 7 of Little Busters, because last episode Sasami's route ended, her arc, whatever, and now we get to go into Kanata. So as you can see from the thumbnail of the video. And oh my gosh, let's get started with this review and reaction. Overall, I loved this episode. Why? Because I love all Little Busters episodes. They're all not terrible. They're all great. They're all great. Anyways, there's a little bit of me fanboy right now, but it's okay. So let's see. At the start of the video, we're like, what happened at the start of the video? I can't remember right now. I'm too happy to remember. Oh, the Kick the Can game. So basically, the Little Busters hold their annual 36 Kick the Can game. Yeah. And this was an actual thing from the Little Busters video game, the visual novel, yeah. And like it ended in the visual novel, I think, not really. Haruka freaking ruined it. Freaking Haruka. I was expecting to see the actual game, but no, Haruka ruined it. And, oh shit, I should have said that. Like, hey, if you haven't seen, like I said in all these anime reaction reviews, yeah, if you have not seen the episode, watch it first, then come back here. I did watch this video on YouTube. You could easily type it up on your keyboard or whatever and look it up, Little Busters EX Episode 7. You'll find it right there. So, with subs. So, I highly recommend you watch the anime first, or the episode. If you do know the anime, then good for you. If you have not seen this anime, I highly recommend Little Busters. It's very good. It has my sign of approval. You should watch it. And yeah, okay, back to this. So after the Kick the Can game, we see an introduction of Haruka, or not Haruka, that's the other sister, Kanata. And we just see her again, because she's like the heroine of this route, or arc. And, yeah, that's about it. And then next up in the anime, so basically, the Little Busters is going to be disbanded. That's a lie. Anyways, just saying. The Little Busters is getting disbanded. Why? Because they're not an actual sports team that do, like, go to regionals or whatever. They're just there playing baseball and having fun. Yeah. Anyways, so basically, the Southern Council has to submit a report of all the sports teams, and they're officially listed as a sports team because they play baseball as the Little Busters. And they have to report that the Little Busters, they don't do anything. They have not achieved anything at all. So the plan for the Little Busters is that Kyosuke has told every member to go help out the school slash student council any way they can, so that way they help them, and the student council will probably put in a good word for the Little Busters so they could stay. Yeah, good plan. So after that, Riki mission starts. Riki is sent to help out Kanata in the student council, and there we see some like interaction between Kanata as a character, and basically overall in this episode we see Kanata as like, she's the student council president first of all for the school, and she's a hardworking person who doesn't really socialize a lot, and she doesn't really like to rely on anyone at all. Yeah, that's like a gist of her character. She's like, I don't know how to put it, but she's like always alone, and she doesn't, yeah, I think that's something like, she's always alone, and she doesn't like want to talk to anyone, but that's all wrong. Why? I'll explain later. So, after a few days working in the student council, Riki and Kanata, they're just like they get this one job to go outside the school and to Sydney buy supplies. Afterwards, they get something to eat, and we finally see another side of Kanata that's not in the school and like, not doing school related things. So basically, in that part, which I do call is in the EX visual novel game too, they get food. And then when they're walking back to school, they have this whole issue of Kanata calling Riki his last name, that way. And then it's just hella awesome. Why? Because we see Kanata hella shy and like acting like a girl. Yeah, there we go. So this like hella changed my opinion of her as a character because in whatchamacallit, in the wait, what am I talking about? Oh yeah. In the beginning we see, and like in all of the episode, we basically see Kanata as like a person that everyone is scared of when they see her. Like, not even because he's just student council president, but as a person. Like whenever, even the teachers, yeah, when they see her, it's just like, oh shoot, it's her. She's always like, serious and blah, and like be afraid of her. And that was totally like, that was, I believed that at first, but then when we finally see Kanata hang out with Riki, we see her as like, as this ordinary person, nothing, because she wasn't like that before. So when like, basically, and the outside Kanata seems like an angry person, and people are afraid of her. But if you get to know her, she's just like any normal, ordinary girl that you know. But she's the student council president. She always takes things seriously. Yeah, she takes things seriously, and Riki discovered that, and like, huh, it was that whole scene with just they're just like talking how Kanata's shy is just so awesome and quiet. Anyway, that's the thumbnail for this video. Anyways. You'll see what I mean if you watch this episode, so I highly recommend to watch this. So afterwards, that's about it for the most awesome part of the video, or the episode. It was just like Kanata as a character, and like being shy and an actual normal girl. And then the ending happened. Damn it, Key, you and your cliffhanger endings. I don't know how many times you've done this to me, but it's fine. It's Little Busters. It's supposed to make it good. Yeah. So anyways, the ending, I don't want to say too much about the ending because there'll be a lot of, I do know some stuff about like this whole backstory and everything, but basically the ending is a cliffhanger that sets it up for the next episode where we finally get to learn more about Kanata's backstory and what made her turn out to be the way she is. And I think I know some part about it, and you could probably make some guesses from Haruka and her backstory route slash thing from the original animation, how they're both sisters and they have the same mother, but then they have different fathers. And I totally forgot about that, back that like the whole situation. And then when I saw like, I thought that she might be influenced by that, but I'm not sure. But then like it's hard to imagine like you have two sisters and you have the same mother, but then they're both like, can I draw this out? So you have one mother and she gets $2. But then these $2 have different fathers, so I was just like, oh man, I totally forgot about how this happened, and this is the thing. And yeah, freaking he gotta make a good damn story, make me cry, and all that stuff. Oh, basically, I just can't. I want the next episode to happen now. Oh no. Overall, all these episode arc things, there are only 3 episodes, and I think after this, it might be the end of Little Busters EX, and I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. I want this series to go on forever because Little Busters is awesome. Anyways, that's it for my anime reaction slash review. Kanta, can't, tough it. Good luck with whatever you're doing and dealing with. Can't wait to see the next episode. I don't want the series to end because EX was so awesome. Alright. That's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed me talking and reacting to my favorite series of all time. And this episode in general was just so amazing. It was just, I loved it so much. And like everything, like the characters, the whole Little Busters series is just amazing. I love it. And what is it again? Oh yeah. Like if you enjoyed, comment on anything. And subscribe for more videos and content and to get updated. And I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever it is I do in the Double Talk channel. Alright guys, see you later.